White to play. What is the best continuation? Now, this is not your normal checkmate in 2 kind of puzzle. This is very difficult indeed. It's really subtle, but I think very beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this position in context because it is quite confusing. You can see there are lots of captures available. So let me go back a couple of moves. I should say that this game is between Louis Engel, who is German Grandmaster, and Engel-Keymer. He's just turned 18 years old, German superstar. He's crossed over the 2700 barrier, an extraordinary talent. And this game was played in the German Masters in August 2022, tournament won by Keymer. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, Keymer gave a check, rook a1 check, which was blocked with the rook. And it feels as though the position is drifting towards a draw. If black exchanges, there are so few pawns on the board that a draw looks like a likely outcome. But instead of exchanging rooks here, Keymer tried bishop d8. Now that is a very tricky move. So this is our puzzle position. White to play. Basically, how can white save the game? Well, let's go through some of the options. What about rook takes rook? Then bishop takes rook, check. King has to step aside, and then knight takes knight. And black is simply a piece up. Black should win. Okay, so that one doesn't work. All right, well, what about just moving the rook? What about moving the rook to b4? Well, you can see the rook is running very short of squares, and after rook takes rook, check, and bishop a5, that rook is trapped. So that's no good for white. Well, in the game, Engel realized the rook was in trouble and gave up rook for bishop. But now Keymer was the exchange up, a rook for bishop up, and although there aren't many pawns on the board, actually he managed to win this one. Once the knight is exchanged and the rook activated, then actually his technique was good enough to win. So that one doesn't work either. So what does white do about this threat to the rook? Now this is an extraordinary save that white has here. Are you ready? You can always pause the video if you want to try and work it out. Rook b7 check. Looks mad. You're just giving up the rook. But now rook takes rook. And the point is that if knight takes knight, then this bishop is now unprotected. Bishop takes bishop. Material is still even. If, let's say, rook b8, the bishop just comes back. Rook here, bishop takes pawn. Material is still even, and that should end in a draw. So what an extraordinary move. Rook b7 check. Just to push that bishop to a square where it's unprotected. And after this, well, material is even and white will save the game. Not an easy one at all, and well, quite understandable that Engel actually overlooked that defense. If you want to play through the solution again, then do check out chesspuzzle.net. You'll find the link down there in the commentary, in the comments. And yeah, for more daily puzzles, then chesspuzzle.net is your website.